to Amanda's Bookish Adventures. I am going to be attempting to do a 24-hour. I failed Believe-a-thon's 24-hour. But this is going to be for TBR books. I swapped out 2 of my TBR books for my game, which I've been doing a lot this month. So I swapped out 2 of the books, and I didn't swap out the 3rd, so let me show you what I'm planning on reading. So Orion Lost, Adam 2, and One Last Stop. So I figure I could tell you which is for my TBR game. So, I guess I can't really stand. I guess I messed up. Hold on. Yes, I do have to read that book. All right. So I messed up. So for Adam, I thought I could swap, but no, I only swapped 1 book out then. For new, I'm going to be reading Adam 2. For Sapphic, One Last Stop, that I got on my TBR game. And then for middle grade, I was going to read Wondersmith, but I might attempt later next week. But I'm going to reread Orion Lost. That is what I'm going to do. I think I might start the middle grade first. I slept for a very long time and I woke up and it was like 11 a.m. So I was like, maybe I'll do a 25-hour. I haven't finished any books this week. So these are what I'm planning on reading. And I'm just absolutely loving these. They're all illustrated covers. So I guess if there is a theme, it's an illustrated cover. So this is the cover for Orion Lost. This is the cover for Adam 2 and One Last Stop. So I was supposed to read One Last Stop last month and it didn't happen. And then I got Sapphic on my TBR game. So I'm just going to be proud if I finish half of this. I'm going to start with the middle grades because I figure that'd be faster. And I've read Orion Lost before and absolutely loved it. So I was like, I will just start with rereading Orion Lost. At first, this was going to be a mini vlog with just these 2 books. But since I haven't finished any books this week or even started a vlog, and it is going to be Wednesday at midnight, I figured this would be good. I am currently listening to an audiobook called Pathways. And I'm only 2 hours into it. So if I need to get up and go clean, because my goal is to take a break and clean a little bit throughout the day, is to listen to the audiobook while I'm cleaning. I don't think I will finish Pathways at all, but even if I get further in, I will update the process of that. It is 11:46. I don't know if I said that. I'm going to do this productively. I'm going to put on one of Pris's long sprints, and then when they're talking, I'm going to get up and hydrate and walk around. Because I learned when I did the first one, I think it was for the Magical Readathon of this year, which I lost the video for. And that was my first successful. I finished 3 books. I've finished Truly Devious, The Marionettes, and the retelling of Cinderella for a Twisted Tale series. On the top of my head, I can't remember what the title is. They were all 5 stars. I loved them. I even ranked which one was my favorite. What was my ranking at the end. And it was really good. I did cry when I finished Cinderella's. I'm a Twisted Tale person. I love retellings, but I love the Twisted Tale retellings a lot more than some of the Disney movies. Because, yeah, let's not get on that rant. I'll get on the rant the next time I read one of those. I'm loving this. And it's been really fun filming. So it's been about 5 minutes. All right. Yeah, so I'm excited. I already know this is a 5-star. I read it last year for Middle Grade Monthly, so I know this is a 5-star. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they might all be 5 stars, but I don't know. This is my first Mindy McQuiston book. I didn't read her debut, so I don't know. Just because of how hyped it is, it might not be a 5-star. But I'm pretty sure Adam 2 might be a 5-star. And it doesn't matter if they're 5 stars. I just really want a good book. I need to get Pris's sprints hooked up and get a little edited, get this into the video a little bit. So the first clip, I'd like to get it in my editing program before midnight. And it's been 5 minutes, so you can tell I had some caffeine and I slept a whole night, and I just can't wait to start reading this. So I will get Pris's sprints up, because I think it takes a while for the talking. And even when they're talking, once it starts midnight, I'm going to get started on that. All right, I will update you once I'm 100 pages into Orion Lost. All right, see you in a little while. So I'm back with my first update. It's 150, and I got to 103 of Orion Lost. The sprint I clicked on, it said Sprintathon announcement, so I did not know what that was, so I watched the announcement. So I started reading the book when, I can't really say, but after she stopped talking about Sprintathon. So I wrote down all the information for Sprintathon, and I thought it was cool. So I didn't really talk much about this book, so I thought I'd read the back of the book and kind of talk about how I'm feeling rereading it. There was a ship in space lost. The transport ship Orion is 4 months out of Earth when catastrophic strikes, leaving the ship and everyone on board stranded in deep space. Suddenly, it's up to 13-year-old Beth and her friends to navigate through treacherous and uncharted territories to reach safety, but a heavily damaged ship, space pirates, a mysterious alien species, and an artifact intelligence that Beth doesn't even know she could trust. That getting home has never been so difficult. With incredible twists and turns and a thrilling action-packed story, this is a thrilling, unputable down adventure. So that is kind of what Orion Lost is about. Being back with Beth and like the start of the book, now that I know the story and like I was like, oh yeah, this is going to happen. I'm still loving it. It's still a 5-star. It's really fast. When we're doing the sprints, 245 sprints, it's been really fast, and it's been really fun to get back into this world, into Alistair Chris Holmes' writing, and I'm so excited I did reread this. So Beth and her family and other family members of the crew are leaving Earth to recolonize a new planet. There is an alien species, Vihish, I'm going to think, but there are space pirates. There is a malfunctioning ship, like it said in the back of the book, but I don't kind of want to spoil what happened and like what led up to the point. It's really pretty. I love the person who did the freaking cover of this book. It's really fast paced. I like the way it's structured, and it's just I'm in the feels because I'm reading it, and it's been really fun to go back and read it. They start off on the ship normal. They're doing school to kind of learn the command. There's different characters, like characters in engineering, but she's in a class with 12-year-olds, and there's each have like the main courses, and then they each have individual courses with the things they're specifically wanting to go into. So it's very cool. It's cool to kind of learn about the world they're going to. It talked a little bit about it. I think it's like Eros 5 or something they're going to. Right now, this is currently a standalone. And during the middle grade monthly live, and this was a year ago, and the author came on to the chat with us in the comments, and like people were like, we want a sequel. And I think Gav did an interview. Yeah, I believe it was Gav who did an interview with this author about his second, I'm going to say chapter book. I think he's been an author for a while, but I'm going to say second middle grade. So he did do an author, and I didn't watch the interview because I didn't want to be spoiled about this. So I think on Thursday I'm going to watch the interview and see if he mentions if he has any plans for this. I still believe this is a sequel, and standalone, and I don't think it has a sequel. But that is it for the first update, and it's been a long update. I'm still enjoying this and absolutely loving it. I will update you when I get to 200. All right, see you in a while. I'm back with my next update. It's 3:39. I had to do a couple other stuff. I got to 207. I'm at 50% of the book, and one of my favorite scenes happened, and Beth is the captain of the ship currently while the adults are asleep, and her struggles with what she's doing and being a 12-year-old as a captain and struggling to be the captain at such a young age. All the crew crew that is with her are about her age, 12, and there's one 11-year-old. She's struggling to have the confidence to lead. Her, I'm going to say, her, not co-captain, but her younger captain. Hold on. Her younger captain. Why does it keep doing that? Freaking YouTube kicked me out on my TV. I don't want to have to freaking watch those sprints again. No? Why do you keep glitching? Sorry. But the guy who's under her, I don't know, major, lieutenant, I don't know his position, just her second, he believes he would be a better captain than her, so there is kind of a power struggle with them, and him not being happy that he's not captain, and that she should be trained for the situations. They're young. They weren't expecting these roles. So it's very interesting to see what's going on with them. I'm still loving, sorry, let me mute that so you don't hear the commercial. I'm still loving it. It's still a 5-star. It's really fast paced. Once I have my hand on the book and I'm reading it, it goes by really quickly. So I'm really enjoying it. It's still so much fast paced, and it's still fun to read from Beth's perspective. And I think mostly all the perspectives in this book so far has been Beth. And if I remember correctly, I think we get one perspective that's not hers. And by the end, I will update you again once I have finished this book, and I will let you know my thoughts. But like I said, it was a 5-star the first time I read it. It's a 5-star now, but it's been so much fun to reread it. I'll update you in a little while. So I finished Orion Lost, and it's like 11:43. I believe it's 11:43. I'm not going to check, because if I check, the freaking camera shuts off. So I got a headache after that update, so I took pills. And I just was like, okay, I'll just read in my bed for a little bit. I couldn't keep my eyes open, and I slept. I woke up at 8:46. I watched YouTube, I think, for an hour just laying there, but it was making my headache worse, so I closed my eyes, and I felt like it was a couple minutes. It was an hour later. Hi, baby. Little Lou's tired, too. So I at least finished one book. I did expect to get headaches. I get them very often. I don't want to make out with you. No kisses right now. But I'm going to pick up Adam 2 just in a little bit. I might give myself a little break. I have eaten, so get some caffeine in my body to see if that helps. Sorry, bad angle. He just wants he wants attention, so I'm going to give him some attention and love. But it is a 5-star. Like I said, it was a 5-star the first time I read it. It was a 5-star the second time. There was stuff I've forgotten. It's been like a year since I read it. But to go back and to read it again, it's one of my favorite middle grades. And I will keep rereading it every year maybe. But it'll be probably later next year. Probably around the same time I read this. Alright, I will let you go, and I will update you after I get into 100 pages of Adam 2. So I have my first update with Adam -2, but I think it's just, I'm going to call it Adam 2. Got through, I'm on page 110. I haven't logged it into Goodreads to see how far I am. It's 2:32. I had lunch, watched a long YouTube video just to relax before I started reading. So I kind of decided to read, like with Orion Lost. I don't know how many people know about this, so I'll read the back of the book. Adam 2 has been locked in the basement of a lost building for over 200 years until he emerges into a world ruined by a civil war between humans and advanced intelligence. Hunted by both sides, Adam discovers that he holds the key to the war and the power to end it. That's all I'm going to kind of say, because I don't want to know the next little sentence. But it's really fast. And when you first start off with the book, you're where Adam has been for over like 238 years. And he's done the same routine every single day. So when he has a chance to see the world, he's not understanding what's happened between humans and other robots or artificial intelligence. And his intelligence is very different from them, so the humans aren't understanding how he's different. So it's been very interesting to see. I'm doing a bit better since I ate. I feel a bit better. I drank some caffeine, so I don't feel another headache going on. So I'm definitely going to attempt to finish this. This might be my second book. I don't know if I'll get to One Last Step because I forgot. I have to babysit my nieces and nephews tonight. But I do have a Naruto volume, so while I'm there, I might read it before right now, and then if I finish that, because I'm going to, my whole priority is before going there is to finish this, which I think I can do. So I might read the Naruto volume when I finish. I do have a middle grade that is on my TBR for the month. I think it's Mood Read, Shadow Gas, and I don't know if it's the third book in the Malamander. I don't know if the book series is Ear on the Sea. Shadow Gas is by Thomas Taylor. I think it's been a while, but it's a book about monsters, creatures in a small little town, and I was able to get it off Libby, and I waited for it. So I really want to read that. So if I finish this one and I do have time to read Naruto before I go, I will be reading Shadow Gas, and then I will update you when I get home. If I finish those 4 books, I think that would be it. I don't see no point. I'd still continue if it's before midnight, but I don't know. I was tempted to think of doing this as 48, but then I was like, no, we'll just read what we can for 24. And then I'll do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as it's just a vlog. And then I'm pretty good for videos because I have one video, really short video next week that you'll see on Wednesday. You'll see this on Monday. So the vlog will go up on Friday. So it makes me happy when I have at least one video pre-filmed. I try to at least do 2. What I'm thinking I'm doing, because I'm running out of creative ideas for other videos, that's why when I got inspired to do that video for next week, I was like, oh, that's perfect. So I know what videos that I will be doing every month, the TBR videos, vlogs, recent reads, or my wrap-up. But I think for recent reads, I'm just going to say mid-month wrap-up, because I do a whole wrap-up of like it'll be like November wrap-up, how many books I've read, go over the books I read in the last 2 weeks of the month, how many pages I've read, and if I did any readathons in that month. So that's like my wrap-up style for now. So it'll be very interesting to see, and this is 4 minutes. And I'm tired. I comb my hair and it's so staticky. I can't do anything about this. For some reason, this vlog's for a mini vlog for 24 hours. It's going to be long. But really enjoying this, and it's his second novel. So and to 210 of Adam 2, and it's really, really good. The twist, I loved it. So Adam learned how the humans viewed the war in this story, but now he just learned how the machines, his fellow machines and artificial intelligence, how it started and how their view of the war is. So it's really good. I wish these Orion Lost and Adam 2 weren't standalones. I would love more from the world. I don't know how this is going to end. I'm hopeful for... I don't think it's going to have a bad ending. Like, I don't think all of a sudden I'm going to get mad and drop a rating for the ending. The writing has been very consistent with Orion Lost writing, and I'm loving this one as much as I love Orion Lost. Wish I had a 3rd book to read. I hope he keeps doing sci-fis. Alistair... What is his name? It's like Alistair Chris Holm. Dyslexic, so I've said that in a lot of my vlogs. I butcher words and last names, so I really try not, if I could say the first name, I try to say the first name. But it's so good, and I love how Adam understands things, and then how he's understanding his kind, and it's been really good, and I strongly recommend these books. Well, I will update you once I finish it and tell you my rating. Back, I have finished. Hold on, let me get the book. Adam 2, and it is a 5-star. I cried at the ending. And with Orion, they are so different, and they both are so amazing. Alistair, I'm not going to say his last name. I'm going to mess it up. The sci-fi worlds he builds, absolutely amazing. I want sequels to both of these books. I want them so bad, and I could see sequels happen. I know they're standalones, but I could see sequels happening. Or like a continuation in a way. I'd like a continuation of both books. They're so special. I don't know if I mentioned this. Adam meets a I'm probably going to mess this up because of my dyslexia. Adam meets a non-binary person, and he's never met one before. But because when he scanned them, he said the gender they were born with. And then the one character, Runa, had to explain. He accepted it so quickly. He didn't, and he was so accepting. He wanted their pronouns, and it was so amazing to see in a middle grade. But these are UK. I do want to say I bought these books off of Book Depository because they are published in the UK. I know you. I think you have to like. I don't even know if libraries carry them. I think they have to like order them specially. If people request, they'll probably buy them because I've requested books before from the library and they bought them. They are so beautiful. When I have children, I want to read these books to them, especially Adam too. And I think children would enjoy it. And I'm an adult and I'm really beginning to love middle grade, but his writing is so, both books were so absolutely beautiful. And the stories with the side characters and the worlds. I'm not going to say Orion Lost is a world. They're on a ship. They're in space. But there are worlds in that. But in this one, sorry, my brain's going to confuse the two. On Adam 2, we're on the planet Earth. And the way he writes, and I want more sci-fi from him. I want more books in general from him. After the second book, he's a new favorite author, auto-buy. I will get whatever he comes out with. I am so thrilled that there are books like this in the world and we're getting more. And I'm so happy about it. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry. It was really beautiful. So I remember I said I had one Naruto volume. Well, I was able to get 2 more. So I have 3 Naruto volumes. I need to get a hold of my sister to see if when she's picking me up or like what time or if we're still doing this because I haven't heard from her today. I think I got a text, but I haven't heard anything from that text, so I have to get a hold of her. So I will be reading at least 1 Naruto volume. I really want to read all 3, but it really just depends on what we're doing. I absolutely love those books, and I think I'm going to have to... I know there was this one romance, urban romance I read that I was like, oh, it's one of my favorite of the year. But I got knocked down. I'm going to have to say Adam 2 is my favorite of the year. Orion Lost was my favorite of the year last year. So that was absolutely really, really good. Let's try not to cry. So yeah, I would say it's in second place because I love Orion Lost and it's still a top book, but it was my top book last year. Still love it. Still a 5-star. Adam 2 is my top book of the year. And I'm so shook from that ending. It was so good. And like even Orion Lost ending, I just want to talk about it, but I can't. You have to read these books, these middle grades. They are amazing. I've read both in one day and they're really quick paced, fast paced. Like I flew through the pages. Even when I had to get up and do something, I still threw, I'm going to say fly by, sorry, dyslexia, but they were just really fast. So I do have Naruto Volume 57, 58, and 59. I probably could get 60, but I tend to, on Libby, I'll be able to get 3. And then once I go for the 4th one, I have to put that one on hold. And then it will say, it'll be 4 weeks before you could get it. So I'm not going to rush it because I think I'm getting really close to the end of the Naruto series. So I don't mind waiting. But manga is really fast for me as well. And Naruto is a very sentimental for me. And I've given... The lowest Naruto volume I've ever given has been 4 stars. There's never been a 3-star. All right, that is it for now. I will update you, I think, once I finish the volume. And if I read them all and I can't update you because I'm still there, I will update you before midnight, or even if I'm there by midnight, I will at least update you tomorrow morning and tell you about what I've read, my ratings for the books, my enjoyment, and I think I'm going to include the pages I read in this readathon because I've done that in the past with 24-hour readathons. I include in the 24-hour span how many pages I read for that entire 24 hours. But that is it for now. Like I've said a couple times at each update, I will update you when I can. So I'm back and I have an update. I have finished volume Naruto 57, giving it 5 stars. And when Naruto mentions his parents, I get really excited. And when characters who have interacted with Naruto parents come into the storyline, I get more excited because you get flashbacks of his parents. So it was extremely happy for me to see that. I have Naruto Volume 58 and 59 to read, and it's 9:46. So I think I could finish those hopefully before 11, and then I might just end this, but I will let you know how I feel about the next one in a little while. Volume Naruto 58, give it a 5-star, really good. I'm really liking how fast-paced the battle system is, and I'm intrigued to see how more ninjas from different villages do jutsus, so I'm really intrigued, and I will update you really quickly. Well, I finished I'm so confused saying this over and over because of my dyslexia and my brain. I finished Naruto 59 and I really enjoyed it. But these last couple volumes I've read, you read other ninjas' perspective, not just Naruto. You read a lot of other people's perspective, and it's been really interesting to see some of their memories come up, their fighting styles. And it's been really, really good, and I've been really enjoying it. Another 5-star. I was able to get Naruto Volume 60, 61, and 62, and I can get 63. So I was going to take a break, but if I can finish up all these volumes, I will be happy. It is 10:43, so I will keep going. I don't know if I'll finish up all of them, or even if I continue past. When I get to 63, if they have 64, I will decide to take, if it's not midnight, then I'll do it. But if it's getting really close to midnight, I'll just end this. And then I will tell you the stats tomorrow. I will update you once I finish volume Naruto 60. I finished Naruto Volume 60. And I'm really loving this. To have all these volumes back to back, I can only go to 64. And I really want to cry because I haven't had so many Naruto volumes off of Libby to read in a long time. And I know I'm getting closer to the end of the series. And I know I can't read Boruto because I want more volumes of Boruto out before I get into Boruto. So I might switch to One Piece. I don't know, it's really amazing. And I've never watched, I wanted to read the manga because I watched the first season of Naruto. And I wanted to read the manga. I waited so many years to read this manga series for it to be finished because I could not wait for a chapter or a volume. So I waited very patiently. I was actually I didn't even think it was finished, but then I found out that there was a spin-off series, so I started reading it, and I should stop because I only have, I think, an hour left. Hey, lay down, little guy. And I will update you once I get into finished Naruto Volume 61. I finished Naruto 61, and I got another headache. It is 11:37 p.m., so I'm not going to be able to read anymore. I do know I finished at least two middle grades. And then I don't know how many Naruto volumes on the, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 5 Naruto volumes. So I finished 7 in total, 7 books and manga. So that's great. I will update you guys tomorrow with the stats of like how much pages I read. You kind of all know they were all 5 stars, which this is, I think, the third one where all the books were 5 stars that I read, because I did Readathon and I read a bunch of no, I was wrong. I had 1 4-star in Readathon, but most of those graphic novels were 5 stars. They were cutesy and they were fun. And I'm wrong. I think I talked about a Twisted Tale series in this book. This vlog, I'm going to have to watch it all the way back, but I didn't delete the footage to that one. I deleted the footage to accidentally deleted the video to the 24-hour magical readathon all those months ago. I am tired. I gotta take some headache pills and I need to get some sleep, but I will update you tomorrow with the stats like I said, and I see you all then. Hopefully I won't have a headache, and yeah, all right. Hi, welcome back. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Not welcome back. I thought I was filming something else. So I'm going to tell you the stats for my 24 hours. So I read 2 middle grade, 5 manga. And in total of that, I read 1,657 pages. And it was really fun. And I will do another 24-hour, probably next month, just not this month. I can't do another 24-hour tune a month. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I have enjoyed filming this 24-hour. And let me know how you're doing with your reading this month. All right, it was good talking to you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.